Welcome to this episode of Talk of the Town. I'm your host, Lauren Reel, and I am so excited because we have a great show for you today. A little later on, we're going to be talking with the Wild Dandelion Do-It-Yourself Warehouse about how you can make all those fantastic Pinterest projects right at home. We're also going to be checking in with two choreographers from So You Think You Can Dance. And finally, we're going to be learning about a brand new business in the Madison area, Huckleberry and Persimmon, learning about how they are helping families grow right here in the area. But first, I am joined now by Eric Martel, one of the co-founders of Eat Street. Welcome. It's so good to have you on today.
Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. Now, I've got to brag about you a little bit. Now, you guys, you and your two co-founders, you guys were juniors at UW-Madison when you started Eat Street, and you guys have grown it into a company with 105 employees. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, we're really happy with the last couple of years.
You should be very proud of that achievement. That is fantastic.
Thank you.
Well, so let's give our viewers a little background. I know I'm a big fan of Eat Street. They've helped me get my sushi fix at any time of the day. But let's talk to everyone at home. What is Eat Street?
Sure. So Eat Street is a website and an app that basically puts all of the restaurants in your city on one location where you can order for delivery or pickup. So we don't do any food delivery ourselves, but if you order on our website, you save your credit card, you can pay right online, including the tip, and the food will just show up at your door.
It makes it super simple. It's just a couple clicks and you get your order right to your door.
Absolutely, 200 Madison restaurants.
Oh, that is awesome. And I think it's also a great way to kind of learn about new restaurants that maybe you hadn't thought of before because they pop up, right, depending on your location?
Absolutely, yep. I find new restaurants all the time on Eat Street.
Love it. Making use of your own creation,
Absolutely.
Huh? So now how did this idea come about?
Sure. So in the summer before my junior year, I actually ordered a sub online from just a website that Silvermine Subs had.
Sure.
And when the delivery driver actually showed up, he suggested that the website was kind of glitchy and he wasn't too happy with it, and that instead we should call in the order next time.
Sure.
And I was a junior majoring in computer science and thought, hey, we can do better than that.
Yeah,
absolutely. So I talked to my roommate, Matt Howard, and my good friend Alex, and we got the whole thing started.
That is very cool. So you saw that need and you guys jumped on it. And
that's exactly
that's how Eat Street came to be. So now you guys are in 151 cities nationwide, correct? So how did you scale this service to be able to serve so many different areas?
Sure. So we've been around for about 5.5 years now. And over that time, we've always focused on finding secondary college markets for the most part.
Sure.
With a lot of hungry students who want to order food.
And they want it easy or any time of day. Maybe they're studying.
Exactly. Yeah, we get a lot of business after midnight. So
I believe it.
Absolutely. So yeah, over the last 5.5 years, we moved the business from Madison and expanded to Milwaukee. We expanded to Iowa City. And now we power the online ordering for 15,000 restaurants in 150 cities.
Wow, that is so impressive, so impressive. Now, this was quite the venture. So can you talk to us about maybe how the launch of your service went initially, right in the beginning phase?
Sure. So it took us 9 months in 2010 to get ready. And when we actually did launch, the first day we had 23 orders, but 22 of them were our friends. And the second day we had...
Good friends.
Yeah, absolutely. And the second day, since all of our friends used it on the first day, we had 2 orders.
Well, there you go.
Absolutely. But about a year after starting, we were up to...
Stuck with it.
Yeah, 200 orders a day about. And these days, we'll feed tens of thousands of people every day.
And I think that's just a really neat story because it's one of those things where you guys were kind of here and then you kind of hit that point of escalation and then things just kind of exploded.
Absolutely. Yep. It was 9 months after starting, actually, in the fall when the freshmen were coming in that we were able to really effectively market to them at the University of Wisconsin, and the rest was kind of history.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, I'm glad you guys started right here in our city. And can you talk to me about, you guys have grown so much in 5.5 years, but what is the future? What do you envision for the future of your company?
Sure. So our whole goal is to help restaurants basically maintain an online presence. And that is already kind of accomplished for some of the chain restaurants with big IT teams. But if you have a restaurant that's just kind of owned by a ma and pop,
Absolutely.
Our goal is to basically give them every tool that they need in order to be a relevant online restaurant. So
yeah, and be a competitor and really participate in this digital age.
That's exactly it. So we're obviously looking to expand still. We want to get to 28,000 more cities. or more restaurants
Yeah, yeah,
rather.
yeah.
But in addition to that, we want to kind of branch out our services, help restaurants with everything from accounting to scheduling to
That is
basically
very
run
neat.
their business
See,
easier.
I think you guys are a fantastic resource for them, and it's such a cool story. And right out of Madison, this is Eric Martel of Eat Street. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely, it was my pleasure. We'll be right back, and after the break, I'm going to be talking with the Wild Dandelion Do-It-Yourself Warehouse. We'll be right back with more Talk of the Town.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, hey, thank you.
Welcome back to Talk of the Town, folks. I have Heather McCartney with me now from the Wild Dandelion Do-It-Yourself Warehouse. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
Great to have you on.
Yeah, I'm excited to be here.
Absolutely. So now your warehouse is located in Waunakee, and you guys kind of specialize in bringing Pinterest crafts to life. Is that right?
Yes, that's correct.
I love that way of explaining what you do. I love it.
Yeah, it's, a lot of people are on Pinterest, they're pinning, they're, staying up late at night, pinning all these projects.
Dream
and
projects.
Yes, yeah, and they have their boards and there's stuff they want to do, but just don't have the time. They're busy with family, they're busy with just life in general. And so I bring that to life. That's what I'm trying to do here at the DIY Warehouse.
You can see some of the awesome pieces
yeah,
that you've
yeah.
created and that other folks at home could create if they came in too.
Yes, we do a lot of different workshops. A lot of them are from Pinterest. So, again, bringing that Pinterest theme to life at the DIY Warehouse and, making everybody creative because everyone is creative in their own sense. They just don't know how to do
Kind
stuff.
of pulling that little creativity gene out of them and helping them kind of harness it.
Yeah, I've had people come in and say, oh, I'm not crafty at all. I can't do anything. And they leave there with their project and they're so impressed with themselves.
Yeah.
And it's so cool to see
How
that.
fun for you to be able to see that, to see someone kind of come in and feel like, I'm not sure I can do this, and leave with a project that they're so proud of and they're going to be displaying in their home
Absolutely.
for years.
And
That's
they,
awesome.
they did it themselves, and it's the coolest
Absolutely.
thing to see that, flourish, and they want to go on and do more. So that's kind of the point.
Keep
of
coming
the,
back.
Yes.
And you provide them that really positive experience that does encourage them to come back and keep trying this and get craftier and kind of explore and try to do maybe even the projects that they never dreamed of doing.
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely.
So you'd mentioned that you have workshops and parties. Could you talk to me a little bit about what you might offer at the Dandelion?
We can do bachelorette parties, birthday parties, kids' birthday parties, ladies' night out, get together with
What a
your book
blast.
club, your church club, whoever, you really just want to get together with and spend some time creating some fun crafts.
And it's a private party, and you
Yep.
can select whichever type of project you'd like.
Yep, you can go on Pinterest, you can pull some of the projects from your boards and, say, hey, can we do this project? I've always wanted to do this. And I'll get all the supplies for you, all the paint. Everything will be there and ready for you to go and to get started on your
You
project.
just make it such a breeze, and
Yeah.
then you're there to kind of guide everybody through every step of the way.
Yep.
And these are a couple of the things that you've created, right?
Yep.
Can you just show us off
Yeah,
a
we
little
can
more?
do painted pillows. We got
Oh,
the
I love
state of
that
Wisconsin
one.
here.
Gotta
Yep.
have that.
We do personalized signs. So you can come in and say, hey, my parents have a cottage at Lake Redstone. You can come in and do something like this.
So you can make it really personalized, really special.
Yep, you could do your monogram on here with your family name. We do a lot of those types of boards as well.
Yeah, and you guys have that, you've got yours right up there in front.
Yep, the
McCartney.
baseball for my son. Yep.
I love that. I
The
love
little
that.
welcome sign for the front door. We're doing some holiday seasonal things with the boo over there. Then we do some really big projects as well with the big welcome signs.
Oh, yeah.
And
Isn't
we're
that
gonna be
gorgeous?
Yeah, we're gonna be making these reversible, so we're gonna put Christmas on the back of these.
And that's all reclaimed wood too
Yeah,
that you
yeah.
use, isn't it?
Yep.
Oh, and those are just gorgeous.
Yeah.
You're making me want to redo my entire house.
Well, it's very fun, very fun.
Oh my gosh, I can imagine.
Yeah.
So you've got a lot of great colors here, and I know you've got some paints out front. Can you talk to me about what kind of paints that you use and sell at Dandelion?
On this side here, we have the Velvet Finishes paint, and that's actually waxes built into that paint, which makes it great for painting furniture, laminate furniture, lamps, really anything that you want to redo and bring back to life, basically.
Kind of reinvigorate an old piece
Yeah,
or
yeah.
do something new and
well,
colorful.
that's the great thing is that there's old furniture that has great bones and it's structurally well, and I try to teach people that too, like find good stuff, that's old, but you want to revive it. So the paint really helps do that. So I teach painting furniture classes as well at the workshops. So I have Velvet Finishes, which has wax built in. There's no really other company that has wax built into their paints. and that is a water-based latex. And then I have American Paint Company on the other side, and that is a chalk clay mineral-based paint.
So you've got a couple different varieties.
Yep, I have two lines of paint. So
and I really like that you have that one especially to be used for kind of reclaiming and reviving. I love that word, reviving old pieces.
Yep, and both of the paints.
They still have a lot of life left in them.
And both of these paints do that as well. You can paint furniture with these plastic, glass, metal, anything. So.
And now, just really quick before we go, could you tell me a little bit about how long you've been painting furniture?
I've been painting furniture for about almost 19 years now. When my first daughter was born, I started doing my bedroom set and started painting their bedroom furniture. And through the years, I would surprise them with their bedroom furniture repainted.
Oh my gosh, how fun.
Yeah,
and now you've not only taken that from what you can do for your children, but you're extending that to everybody and you're helping them, and it's been quite the lifestyle for you now.
Yeah, it's been very fun.
Well, that is wonderful. Make sure you guys go check out Do It Yourself Warehouse, the Dandelion down in Waunakee. This has been Heather McCartney, the owner and crafter. Thank you for
so
joining
much.
us today.
Thank you very much for having me.
Absolutely, it was our pleasure.
Thank you.
We'll be right back with more Talk of the Town.
Welcome back to Talk of the Town. Emmy award-winning celebrity choreographers Tabitha and Napoleon Dumo are best known for their work on So You Think You Can Dance and America's Best Dance Crew. And today we're actually going to chat a little bit about how to make learning fun for children. So, folks, I'm so glad to have you today. Thanks for joining us.
Of course.
Thank you for having us.
So, as I mentioned before we started, I'm a fan of those two shows and familiar with your work, and just real pleased to chat with you guys today. We're going to switch gears just a little bit here in the beginning and talking about a little bit about making learning fun. So, as you know, school is back in session, believe it or not. How can parents make learning fun for kids? What are your thoughts?
Well, I think first of all, this the music video that we created with abcmouse.com. In the video, it takes a journey of a girl's first time at school and her, getting off the bus and just being frightened and not sure what to expect. And then through song and dance and a hot track, we start to show this girl that the school environment and school and classroom and the whole education world is really fun and can be fun.
And talk to us a little bit about, you have a video now, if I understand correctly, ABC Easy as 1, 2, 3, and it's a music video. So share with us what that's about.
Yeah, so that's the video that I'm talking about. It's just an amazing video involving 100 kids. We took 100 of the best kids from across the country and put them in a school environment and came up with these great rhythms and a ton of choreography and a ton of dancing, and then let the kids show you what they do best, which is perform.
What a cool idea. So that's an awesome way to do that through a music video. I think that's wonderful. And talk to us a little bit about just dance in general. In your opinion, obviously you are fans of dance. What do you think some of the benefits are?
The definite benefits for, dancing is obviously the physical exercise you get, that it promotes health, and it's fantastic in that way. But what we've seen quite often is like the confidence that the kids get, by dancing and succeeding at, learning a little bit and feeling a little bit more confidence. And that confidence can translate into, meeting friends at school and feeling confidence in that environment. Then when they are learning and the teacher asks for an assignment and they're ready to raise their hand and participate, and that's kind of the whole goal of ABC Mouse. We have a 3-year-old now, so we actually knew about ABC Mouse. And when they called us to do this project, we were so stoked because we do see the benefits of, really trying to make the avenue of learning fun. Because if the kids are having fun while they're doing it, they'll want to do it more and they're going to learn faster. And then that rate of acceleration is going to grow exponentially. And that's what we were kind of trying to hope for with this music video. And then also drive more traffic to the online program as well, because it's really awesome.
Yeah, there's a direct correlation between movement and the academic skill set. And whether it's just getting the blood flowing to the brain, the self-confidence, or any of that, the research shows that it helps in their academic skills.
Absolutely. Well, I believe it, especially when you're talking about self-confidence. What a huge life skill to gain from something that is also healthy and active. So great job to you guys. That's wonderful. And I want to chat with you a little bit about America's Best Dance Crew. It's been off the air, just returning after a 3-year hiatus. So what a cool show. What a great show for folks of all ages to watch. What's your experience been on this show?
Well, we were there from its inception, and we're executive producers on the show, so we're a little biased, but the experience is phenomenal. And for the viewer, it is the best dancing on television, I have to say. I mean, every week this season we've had a piece that to us is Emmy worthy, and we've been able to delve in deep into saying what the dancers would want to dance on, from building the set to
camera angles,
to deciding what
camera
shots we're going to use and what music we're going to use. So I think it's really made the dancers on the show have a
better
air
playground
of playground, yeah.
Absolutely.
And really be pumped about their routines. So it's really good stuff, though, for sure.
Definitely. And what a great show. And kudos to you guys on all of your accomplishments. And we got to go. But real quick for viewers, you've definitely piqued my interest. For viewers at home, where can folks go for more information?
You can go to abcmouse.com, and please do check out the video, parents and kids alike. Check it out at youtube.com/abcmouse.
All right. Well, celebrity choreographers Napoleon and Tabitha Dumo, thank you so much for joining us today on Talk of the Town. Thank you for watching. We're going to be right back.
Welcome back to Talk of the Town, everyone. With me now is Lee Elliott from Huckleberry and Persimmon. It's a brand new business on the west side of Madison, and your goal is to kind of help families grow. So could you talk to us a little bit about what you do over at Huckleberry and Persimmon?
Yep, like you said, we're a new business on the west side. We offer enrichment classes for young kids. We offer workshops for parents and other caregivers, and then some social groups for parents and kids.
Very cool. So it's kind of a place to go for a lot of different ages as well, correct? You're kind of helping from the youngest to a little older, and then you're also helping parents as well.
Yeah, yep.
Very, very neat. So you offer children's classes. Could you talk to me about what types you offer?
Yep, so our classes are for kids 1 to 5 years old. We have science classes where kids can be surrounded by bubbles and experiment with silly putty.
Engaging them in that way.
Right.
Really cool.
Yep. We've got art classes where they play with paints and cloud dough and all kinds of colors. We have movement class where kids have fun burning off energy and developing balance, coordination, those kinds of skills. And then Spanish class for our older 3 to 5 year olds, where they take on a new language in a very play-based environment.
Absolutely, and I think that what you hit on there, the play-based environment, is so key, because I think it's great that we can start putting kids in classes at a young age, from 1 to 5, but just keeping in mind that they're still children, and just kind of, I think, engaging their natural curiosity and honing in on that to help teach them these concepts and start introducing them to science and art and movement. So I think that's really, really neat what you're doing.
Yeah, all of our classes are very play-based, there's a structure to them, but not intended to be instructor
not restrictive, more just kind of let the kids freely explore these subjects.
Yep.
Very cool. And now you'd mentioned as well that not only is it for children, but for parents, and you have some workshops for parents too, right?
Yep, we've got, coming up in a couple of weeks, we have loving discipline strategies for young children. And we also, in November, we have a 2-part series called The Mindful Parent, Wisdom and Compassion Training for parents, other caregivers. We also have a few topics that we're working on right now. An intimacy between parents, kind of after kids, how to maintain that.
Sure. So this is just a resource for families as a whole as well.
Yep, absolutely.
Very neat. So you've got workshops for kids, workshops for parents. Is there anything else you offer as well?
Yep, we're also doing some social groups for kind of the youngest of our clients. We've got parent-baby groups led by a local midwife, so new parents can come in and just kind of engage, have conversation with other parents, facilitated by...
We're all kind of in the same place, and they're just starting, brand new families.
Yep. And then also
cool.
kind of some play groups and things and special events that will all be on our Facebook page and website.
I love that. So families could really start to get involved with you basically as soon as they've got a newborn, because whether it's for helping the parents kind of restore their relationship and kind of learn how, how to be parents, and getting their newborn acclimated maybe in play groups. I mean, you've got stuff from 1 to 5 and then beyond. So that's really, really cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. And now, like I said, you guys are a brand new business and you're not even open quite yet. So when is your official grand opening?
Grand opening is this Saturday, September 19th from 3:30 to 6 p.m. We'll have cake, games, a chance to meet the teachers that will be helping with the classes, and chance to enroll in classes, win some prizes, that kind of thing. So
what
come on
a wonderful
out.
thing. Yeah, so for you folks at home, make sure you guys go check out their grand opening. It sounds like it'll be a great way to get introduced to everything you've got to offer.
Yep.
Now, last but not least, I know that one thing that kind of caught my interest was your name, and it comes from an old saying. Could you talk to me a little bit about the story behind the name?
Yeah, so the old saying is a huckleberry over my persimmon, means a bit beyond my abilities, a bit beyond my reach. And so the name is just kind of a playful twist on that, bringing together the huckleberry, the small thing, the young child, and abilities, so kind of helping children reach, grow, and explore.
Yeah, and just enrich themselves and their families in every single way.
Right.
So that's very cool. And I think that one of the things that you mentioned to me right before the camera started rolling that I think is so important is that you know that there was a little bit of a need for this out in that area of the community, and you wanted to help fill that and, open your business. I think it's wonderful that that's coming to fruition, and congratulations on your grand opening.
Thanks.
Very cool, very cool. Well, thank you so much for joining me. This is Lee Elliott from Huckleberry and Persimmon. Make sure you guys go check them out over on the west side of Madison. And this is it for this episode of Talk of the Town. So thank you guys all for tuning in at home, and thank you for all the guests joining us today. We'll look forward to seeing you next time right here on CW57.